Hello and welcome to this edition of Mornings. It's November 15th and a B-Day here at North Penn. And remember, the boys soccer team is playing at States Night in Hershey.
Before we get into this week's news, if you're taking the booster bus today, make sure to check your email for important information.
Oh, I gotta check my email.
Well, while he's checking his email, did you see the bus to the future roll through North Penn High School in celebration of American Education Week? Our Knights welcomed community members to our school who enjoyed performances by the Chamber Singers and JROTC. Tours of the building given by our Link crew leaders gave community members an inside glimpse of some of the amazing opportunities available to students.
Kudos to the North Penn High School Thespian Troupe. They collected 1,600 pounds of food for trick-or-treats so tots can eat. The top three finishers were third place Mr. King, second place Mr. Christopher, and first place Mrs. Franek. The first place prize will still go to Mrs. Franek. However, as Mr. Christopher is not accepting his prize, but is giving it to the third place team. The third place prize will then go to the fourth place class of Mr. Kim. Yeah, you guys figured that confusing one out.
Mr. Brumball is back to test your knowledge with this week's Brumball Challenge, and the winner this week gets a North Penn decal.
Hey, welcome to this week's Brumball Challenge. In honor of Mercury's transit, rare transit, around the sun, between the Earth and the sun, I thought I'd have a Mercury question. So here goes. What was the last Mercury model to roll off the assembly line in 2011? The answer when we get back.
The North Penn Marching Knights finished off their season with their annual community night. They welcomed the members of the North Penn community as they performed their one last show and recognized the 21 graduating seniors.
Everyone looks for different qualities in friends. Let's see what some of those qualities are on this week's Question of the Week.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Someone like my friend RJ.
Thanks, Evan.
TikTok famous, funny,
Kindness.
To be named Jason Grubb.
honest, generous,
Ability to know any animal in the world.
somebody who can hang with me,
Anyone who wears red shirts.
kind-hearted, loyalty,
Good memes.
no drama,
Somebody like me.
Not ignoring me in the hallways.
Trustworthiness.
buys us food,
Love and affection.
a ginger.
Tells all their friends, that's why they think we're stable, but I got plans.
The Future Health Occupations Club hosted a speaker from Temple University to discuss the students' different careers and majors. Students were able to ask questions about a pursuing career in health sciences, as well as Temple's different health programs. The club will be hosting more meetings and speakers in the coming weeks. For students that might be interested in health careers and in the club, join the Google Classroom code TTS79NK.
Jojo Dawadi is back to give you this week's Night Crier update.
Good morning, North Penn. I'm Jojo Dawadi, back again with another Night Crier update. To start off this week's update, get to know Senior Class President Suf Arrington in Simeon Barrett's feature. The first marking period has wrapped up and it was jam-packed. Check out Julia Smeltzer's article where she highlights some of the biggest events of the first marking period. And lastly, the boys soccer team is headed to Hershey, Pennsylvania for the state final game today, and our sports editor, Prashab Jobanputra, has been following the team throughout our playoff run. If you are interested in how the team got to Hershey, head over to our website to read about all of our playoff games. To check out these articles and many more, head over to nightcrier.org or download the new Night Crier app entitled Student News Source on your phone. I'm Jojo Dawadi, and don't forget to read the Night Crier, day or night.
The Astronomy Club set up telescopes to observe the Mercury Transit. North Penn News reporter Cass Montgomery has more.
The viewing of the Mercury Transit. There were 3 telescopes with different light filters where students could observe the silhouette of Mercury in front of the sun.
Today's the Mercury Transit, and this happens like once every 2 decades. And basically, Mercury's crossing over the sun right now.
For the planet Mercury, this happens about 13 times every century. The last time it happened was 2016. The next time will be 2032. So since we had a nice day, nice weather, the Astronomy Club wanted to be out here and give students an opportunity to view this event through our telescopes with the proper filters on.
Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Cassie Montgomery.
We have Jessica Nardone in the studio today to give us this week's Lowdown. How are you today, Jessica?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Spencer. Now let's get right into this week's Lowdown. Today's the last day to order senior apparel, so be sure to order online by midnight, and the link is outside of Home Office F40. Also seniors, 1 week from today is the final day to submit payments for the class trip to Florida. Any senior can still attend, and all money is due by November 22nd. Don't forget to grab your tickets as the North Penn Thespians are performing Once Upon a Time. The JA Economics class is selling custom hoodies and sweatpants during all lunches. That's all I have for this week's Lowdown. I'm Jessica Nardone, sending it back to the desk.
An incredible story of a state champion from our girls water polo team, the underclassmen who battled for more than an opponent to achieve a lifelong dream. North Penn news reporter Eric Chesberger has more from a remarkable story from the pool.
And the Knights, for their 6th straight season, conclude.
6 straight state championship battles have been won by the North Penn girls water polo team, but an even greater battle has been fought by one athlete on the roster, a battle which sidelined a 2B state champion prior to this season's state title run, North Penn's sophomore, Paige Mitchell.
What I have is Crier malformation, and basically it's your skull is too small for your brain, so part of your brain sticks out of your skull. So I was first diagnosed. He saw that the nerves were really messed up. So for a while I had no symptoms, but then in 2017, I went to the doctor because I was starting to get those symptoms. So they basically said that I can just live with the symptoms and not do sports, which isn't an option for me, or I could just get the surgery. So I told them I wasn't getting surgery until I finished out the season, so I pushed the surgery back, took the winter off, and then used the spring as a way to get myself ready for the next fall season.
Team support was drawn in for Paige, from purple ribbons by friends to shaved sections of hair with a ribbon outlined in purple paint to coat where Paige would receive her surgery. An effort titled Purple for Paige.
Team Paige, they all really supported me. Some people cut their hair with me so that I wasn't the only one that had to do it. And my brother also played, so I would come to all the games, and the day of my surgery, everyone texted me and they look up to me. But through my surgery, it definitely got closer. And I know Claudia Tham, she was I always looked up to her and all. And so it was really cool after my surgery, her telling me that I inspired her.
A shot heard around the state, Mitchell's dreams become a reality.
Really excited and trying to hide my emotions just to finish out the game. But then afterwards, everyone coming up to me and cheering for me and being really happy and all, it was really I felt like I was on top of the world basically. Even at after days after, they still keep coming up to me telling me how great I did, and so it really makes you feel good knowing that I came from 2 years ago was my surgery to winning the state game. Felt amazing. There were so many other aspects from the other players going into it that really just put it all together. And so hopefully in the years to come, even with all our seniors leaving, we'll keep winning, keep the streak going.
With an incredible journey in and out of the pool, Paige has a message to go along with her amazing story.
I would say just, there's going to be some bad days and some good days. I still have it because what I have is incurable, so I'm still dealing with symptoms and all, and you just got to keep pushing, because if you don't, then you're going to miss great opportunities like winning the state championship.
Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Eric Jesperger.
A 7-6, 1 goal difference.
We have Arush Ati in the studio today to give us all the sports news. How are you, Arush?
I'm doing great, Spencer. Thank you. So we've had a lot of sports action this week. Let's get right into it. The Knights football team's playoff run was brought to an abrupt end last Friday, and the girls soccer team lost in the quarterfinals of their state championship run last Saturday as well. Our Knights fought hard, and we are proud of the work they put in this season. The ice hockey squad clinched a win with a final score of 4-3 against the CB East Patriots on Wednesday. The boys soccer team dominated against LaSalle on Tuesday with a final score of 4-0. This semifinals victory allows the Knights to advance to the finals, which are tonight down in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they will take on the CB West Bucks in an attempt to add another championship trophy to the sports lobby. Good luck, and if you can get down there to support our Knights, do it. Once again, great job to all the fall sports teams as their season comes to a close. That's all we have for this week's sports update. Have a great weekend, North Penn. I'm Arush Ati, sending it back to the desk.
Mr. Monero is here with the members of Special Olympics. How are you doing, Mr. Monero?
Well, Spencer, thank you for asking. I'm doing great because I'm surrounded by 3 wonderful people here this morning. We have Evan. Evan, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everyone.
We have Megan. Megan, say hi.
Hey.
And celebrating his 19th birthday today, Kevin. Kevin, say good morning to everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
All right. We are here today to talk about the polar plunge. So these guys are going to tell you about the polar plunge. It's a great opportunity coming up, less than a month away. Evan, what is the polar plunge?
So the polar plunge is a fundraiser for Special Olympics. It takes place at Sireton, and what you do is basically everyone takes turns jumping in a big pool of water when it's freezing cold. And
last year it was like 37 degrees with 25 mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, it's close.
That is invigorating. Okay, now, so this is a fundraiser. How do we get involved in the polar plunge? What do we do if we want to actually go to it and be a part of it?
So you can pick up forms outside of C35 and E112, and then once you fill those out and register on the website, you'll get a fundraising link, and in order to jump on December 13th, you have to raise at least $35.
All right, so you can raise $35, or you can just pay $35. You get on a bus from North Penn High School at like 9:30 in the morning. You go to Souderton. You participate in this great event. You jump into cold water, and it's for a great cause.
Yeah.
Kev, why should people go?
It's fun and it's for a great cause.
What's the cause, Kev? It's on your shirt, Kev. It's on your shirt.
Oh.
Special Olympics?
Special
Yes.
Olympics.
Yes, sir. You can look just like that bear right there, jumping into the water. Was that your polar bear impersonation?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Kev, are you going on to the polar plunge?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You going to jump in the water?
Yeah.
Did you do it last year?
No.
Oh, but you're definitely doing it this year.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Evan, who can go to this thing?
Anyone from Colby Chan to Diane West.
Anybody from Colby Chan to Diane West. That's going to be great. All right. Anything else that we forgot to talk about?
The date.
What's the date?
Tuesday before Thanksgiving break.
That's when the money is due, right?
Yeah.
That's when the registration is due, right?
Oh.
Okay. Tuesday before Thanksgiving break, registration is due. December 13th is the event. Everybody have a great weekend, and to our soccer team, let's go get it tonight. Hershey, PA, 6:30 p.m. Be there or be square. Let's send it back to the desk to Brandy and Spencer.
Thanks, Mr. Monero. Did you tweet your answer to @NPTV using the hashtag Brumball? Let's check in back for the answer.
Hey, the answer you've all been waiting for. The last model of the Mercury automobile to roll off the assembly line was a Grand Marquis, one of the last true land yachts left in America. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge.
The winner of this week's Brumball Challenge is Sam Fogel. Make sure you come down to the TV studio to get your decal. That's all we have for this week's edition of Mornings. I'm Spencer Halval.
And now I'm Brandy Marlin. Again, we wish the North Penn Knights soccer team the best of luck as they compete in the state championship tonight. We leave you and our Knights with this good luck message.
Best of luck to the boys soccer team out in Hershey. Let's bring home the state chip.
Good luck, North Penn. North Penn soccer. You guys win this state game.
Good luck, North Penn boys soccer.
Good luck, North Penn. We know you guys got it. Woo! Good luck, North Penn.
Good luck, boys soccer.
Good luck, North Penn soccer.
Good luck to the boys soccer team.
Good luck, North Penn soccer. Take it to the state and win.